Okay, Larry, it's time for the theme song.
Yeah, Bob.
Okay, welcome to Rack Shack and Benny.
Bob.
Commentary.
This is Phil.
This is Mike.
And I'm Kurt Heinecke.
We're coming to you live from Lombard, Illinois.
Billy. Oh, come
Now, this is
on.
the newly recorded voice for Larry and Bob. In the original open, Larry had his lower, dopier voice.
Right, he started out
Larry the cucumber.
He started out dopey, and then he gained IQ as we were making additional shows. So this is Rack Shack and Benny. This was the fourth VeggieTales film that we made. We think it was in the fall of 1995. Although I'm holding the box and it seems to say 98 or something, or 3. I'm not very good at reading Roman numerals. But we're pretty sure that we finished this.
Maybe the audience would know how to read Roman numerals. What is it? It's MCMXCIII. So whatever that means.
Yeah, so is that 93? If it is, it's not right.
Yeah.
If it's 98, it's not right either. But I don't think that's 98 because there'd be a V in there
Is
somewhere.
a C when you like add 3 and then a 1 is when you subtract
I can
2?
never remember.
Okay.
Now this theme song, you'll notice if you have a really old copy, there are scenes in the theme song that aren't in your original version because someone, I don't know who, went back and added newer scenes. So there are scenes from films here that obviously weren't done when the show was done. Pretty
That's right.
astonishing, really.
But the animation is much better.
The animation on the new scenes is better than the animation on the old scenes. For context, let's see, we made Rack Shack and Benny in 95. There were no more than 10 people at Big Idea overall, total in the company, of which 9 probably worked on the show and 1 answered the phone.
We were in the screw factory at the time.
Yes, this was when we were working out of the front offices of a screw factory on the north side of Chicago on Ravenswood. If you're ever in the neighborhood of Ravenswood and Foster Avenue on the north side of Chicago, you could swing by a small screw factory, and that's where this show was made.
And if you smell the smell of cutting oil in the air, that's what we smelled like coming home from work every day.
It was stinky. We worked at the only animation studio in the world where you came home smelly.
We sent out FedEx packages that when people would open them, they would comment that they stunk.
That's right.
When they open them.
We would catch a little bit of machine oil freshness inside the FedEx envelope, and then around the world they'd open it and they'd go, "Oh, what an unpleasant odor."
We like these guys.
Thank you, people of Big Idea. As you'll notice, Bob and Larry are doing something here. This is like commenting on a soap opera that someone else is putting on. Larry, we're talking about Veggie Beat magazine. We were trying to be hip and relevant.
I remember when the first animations that came through this, the flowers weren't sticking to the oven mitt. The projection map or whatever it wasn't sticking to the glove, so the flowers were flying all over the glove.
Yeah, we have all sorts of fun making these. There's Bob looking earnest.
Mm-hmm.
He did that a lot. You'll notice if you watch these old shoys like this one,
And then just add some bizarre, those dream sequences. And just add in a lot of string effects and noisemakers and all sorts of stuff to capture some of that. I hope we didn't scare any little kiddies with that.
Bob is shinier than in the new shows. And actually, he was shiny like this. Oh, that's funny. There, you can't see where he is. That's always good for a laugh.
Watch out for the sing.
Oh, no.
Larry.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, they had like an airbag in the sink, so he wasn't.
They took it away for that shot, though.
Yeah, we were clever that way.
Was that inspired by an actual television screen type design from...
So like I was saying, Bob was shiny up until, I believe, Josh and the Big Wall, and that was at the point where he got recolored, so you'll notice.
Buffed.
Yeah, we hired a new makeup artist. Oh, look, we're starting the story now.
From the Edward Hopper painting? No, actually, in that original painting, there's no jukebox.
No, I was Oh, I thought there was a TV in the Edward Hopper.
No,
I mean,
no.
isn't that like an old 1950s style of television screen?
Right, yeah, like plopped on. If there would be video jukeboxes in the 1950s, they would likely
Edward
look like
Hopper
that.
paintings.
And yeah,
They would look just like that.
Look just like that.
He was sleeping. He was still thinking of how
This
to
shot
approach
probably
Is
took
this
a
your
week to
drawings
render.
or,
This shot was a
It's so
nightmare.
No, these are Dan Lopez. I mean, look at it now.
Okay.
It's just kind of so
So
simple.
well, we only had, I think we had
So, and he did them in
3 or 4
watercolor style,
systems
all in,
back then,
Painter.
computers.
Yeah,
So we had to
Painter 4. That was
animate
even though
and
they look
render
like
the
they're
entire
hand-drawn,
show
they're still
on
computer
3 or
animation.
4, and they were, a quarter.
Well, no,
of
they
the
were
speed
actually, they were hand
of what
drawn,
they are
and then
now.
he scanned them
That
in,
is-
and
There's
then painted
numbers
them.
there.
He's George.
On that.
Yes, that's
Oh,
that was
that's
code.
actually a
That was
character. A whole
code.
bunch of new characters were
See if you
created
can
for
translate the
this
code
one.
and see what it says.
That being one of them. Wow, what a
There's
well-detailed
numbers,
set
two
that is.
letters.
Look at that
Right
calendar.
in the
I want
See,
that
now,
calendar.
fact,
The video
the
that
whole
we did
environment,
previous
it
to
just-
this,
it evokes,
which was
Shrek. Some of the finer work coming
original
out of Hollywood
sing
today.
along, the very first sing along.
George, this is what you can do with
I had edited
9
that
people working
right
on a
before
film
I went to
for
Columbia
about,
with my
4 or
wife, and
5
I got my
months.
bad back.
In
I told that
1995.
story.
$1995.
My mom's
It'd be worth like $1 million
chair.
today.
And
No, I think
then we went to
it was
Columbia.
I'm
and
sorry,
so-
Rocky, that's not an equal sign. That is a...
similar
Anyway,
to
George,
or about equal.
we can't,
yeah,
we
I
can't
remember that
rewind.
from Matt.
I was
Remember
talking
that?
about George.
But anyway, so we
Now
went
we're up
to
to Mr.
Columbia,
Lunt.
and I had a bad back.
George
the
was
whole time
actually
because of the chair
inspired
from
by the
editing
Coen
previous
Brothers
sing-along.
film, a character
And
in the
I
Coen
wrote
Brothers
Cebu,
film, The Hudsucker
started
Proxy.
writing
They had
that
a
in
narrator in
Columbia
that film
because I saw
named
these
Moses,
Cebus, these
old
creatures that
Moses.
I'd never seen before.
And
I
even
thought
though
they were
Moses
funny,
was
and I
black
wanted to
and
write a
George
song
is
about
kind
it.
of
And when
quasi
you, I remember you
southern,
saying you saw
I don't
them
know what he
walking
is.
down the street to get ice cream.
He was
Yeah.
inspired by
That's
they
that.
were
me. I did that
walking
voice
the
of that
other
guy
way.
under the end.
Oh,
we
yeah,
had
that's
gone
one
out
of my-
with
Excuse
friends,
me,
Mr.
Lunt,
to get ice
but you
cream.
gotta answer me.
And
Yeah,
they were
he
walking
still-
back
he
from
still
the ice
knows
cream
how to
store,
do it.
so I
That
started
was pretty
imagining.
magical.
So they went to the ice cream store
Thank you,
too?
Mike, for that.
Probably not.
Was that a
No, but
credited
I
role
imagined
or
that they
an
were coming
uncredited
back
role?
from the
That
ice
was
cream
an
store because
uncredited
they were
role.
walking
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still
in
impressive.
the opposite direction that we
Now,
were
up till
walking,
this
and
point,
we were
I mean,
going
the
to
films
get
we
ice
had done
cream.
before this were.
But you know the Cebus,
Where's God When I'm
they're
Scared?
typically found in the
Oh, they're
hot
so
weather
cute. I
towns
love
in
those
Colombia.
bunnies. We should probably talk
And,
about the bunnies or something.
My
Yeah,
wife
because when we
is
get
from
to
Bogota,
our next
where it's about
talk
75
Yeah,
degrees
we're
all
not
year
gonna
long.
finish
So it's
anything
kind
left
of
to
we
say.
better
room
talk about
temperature
the
all
Oh,
movie.
year.
look, if you notice
And
there, their
when I would go
shadows
down the
were
mountain to
floating
these hot weather
because
towns,
they
and
weren't
we'd
actually
see
touching
these
the ground in that
Cebus,
shot.
and they weren't
And this
the healthiest looking
factory
creatures I've
took,
ever seen.
I mean, one
Those
guy built
pictures
it.
there.
Yeah, so
Chris
I,
Olsen
got
built
this
it, and it took
version
him
of them. They were all
weeks.
just kind of
It
sickly.
had-
So we have
It was by far
a
the
sick
biggest set
Cebu, a
we
sad Cebu,
created
and
to
an
date.
eight Cebu.
There are all sorts of
So,
mistakes in it, and you'll see lots of
Well,
them.
in
Well, it
fact,
all
at the
makes
end
sense
of the
now.
song,
Doesn't all make sense?
we
Yeah,
have
and
to
I did go
render
to-
the
I
whole
went to a
thing before our
bullfight,
deadline, and so
But
we
it
ended up
wasn't
rendering
an
on
actual
twos.
typical
So
bullfight that you
notice
see
at the
where
very
you
end of the
have the
song,
matador
the
that
animation
pushes the
gets
bull
really
up the end.
choppy because it's only
It was
every
just a
other
bunch of
frame.
guys
That
started
shot
running away
right
from
there
bulls.
is on twos. Every other frame. This was the last.
No, well, they
This was
weren't
the
full-grown
last
bulls.
shot
They
we
were
rendered in the
juvenile
entire
bulls.
film,
So
and it was so
they
massive
were
because
just
it
big
had the
enough
whole
to
assembly
maim
line
you
running
and
with
kill you.
bunnies and her
And so
flying
were they
and
in
the
the
whole
ring?
set. And
Yeah,
then
they
we
were
tried
in the
to
ring,
pull
and
out
they
like
actually
run
wanted
through
me to
the
be in the
factory
ring
and
too.
do it all,
And my
it
wife was
killed
like,
us.
"Get out, stay
It
out
was
of the
the last
ring," because
shot
my
we
back
had
was
to
bad.
finish, so we
You know,
ended
so
up
I'm
having
here
to render it
hobbling
on
along.
twos.
So if the back
That is
hadn't
so
been
sad.
bad, you'd have been in
Sad
that
thing is
ring.
I probably
Well, I
do
did
it
go
on
in the
my
ring, and I
laptop
just
that I
stayed,
wanna
you know,
replace
I
right
stayed
now.
along the sides, you know, by
My
the
Palm
sides of the
Pilot.
corral, and every time the bull would start coming, I just hop on the
I
fence
was
like a
never really
scared
wild
girl.
about that
Okay.
bunny.
And not to say that
didn't have
girls, you know,
designers
wouldn't
back
be
then.
bullfighters,
George,
you know.
for that.
Careful
But I
about
What's
screamed
up with
like
that
a girl.
mustache,
Okay.
George?
And so
It was a really nice,
so I just
well-rounded
get out of the
clay
way, and my
mustache,
wife was
and
like,
then
"Get out
someone
of there, get
sat
out
on
of there."
it.
But it was actually kind of
It's
thrilling.
like Play-Doh
you know,
to
to
go
run away
away
from
from
a
it.
juvenile bull. If it was a full-grown bull, it
Okay,
would have
now
just been
we introduced
completely
Mr. Lunt. We
insane.
forgot to talk about
But it
him.
was
We'll come
kinda-
back
it
and
was
talk
kinda
about
fun.
him in a minute.
But
now we're
everybody
about
kept
to
saying,
introduce
you know, because
Mr.
I'm so
Nezza.
tall, you know, everybody kept saying
And by
in Spanish,
the way, if you
know,
haven't
just
caught
spread your
on,
legs apart
this
and
is
the
a
bull will run
retelling of the
underneath your
story of
lip.
Yeah,
Shadrach,
right.
Meshach, and Abednego.
You
I
show
didn't
me how
know
it's
some people
done.
never
I
quite
didn't
catch
take
on to
their
that, and
advice.
they just think it's a really bizarre story where
That was a
the
fun song
characters
to do,
get
by the
burned
way.
at the end.
That was cool.
Well, now Brazil
great
was a
job
big
with that.
influence
Well,
in
you
this,
brought
in
some
this
real
film
neat
too.
ideas to it.
Yeah,
that kind of combine the fun.
what's his
epic
name?
This
and the
this little
contemporary
Terry
Gatsby.
Gilliam.
Yes.
Yeah, this monitor reminds me
Yes,
of Brazil.
yes.
a lot.
Some of the machines and mechanics were inspired by Terry Gilliam's Brazil. Mr. Nezer, though, the character itself, the voicing was inspired by the Oogie Boogie Man.
So he's the soda jerk,
Christmas.
right?
Yeah, he's
A
the soda
little
Do you know
jerk.
why he's called a jerk?
No, that was
It's not because he's a jerk, it's because that's the motion you use to turn on the
94.
machines back
Oh,
then,
wow.
the seltzer water or whatever it
94.
was.
Wow.
So
When,
thank you,
see,
Terry
there's one of
Gilliam.
those, see, when
Thank
you
you,
pull
Tim
that down
Burton.
on the right
And
back
thank
there.
you,
Okay.
the
That's
Coen
a jerking
brothers.
motion. That's
Now, this chewing
Thanks to the
technology
food
was
channel
new
that my
at the
wife
time too.
Yeah.
We thought, hey, let's just stick orbs on their cheeks and wiggle them.
Basically wiggling shiny balls on their cheeks.
Hey.
Pixar was actually so impressed with this shot that they called us and asked, "How did you do those cheeks?"
We had to actually
And
render
we said,
these
"We're sorry,
texture
we
maps
can't
onto
tell
the
you."
TV,
Top secret. Top
and
secret.
we'd render them to a point where
Of
we
course,
had a
they stole
natural
the
cut
idea.
in the show. So as soon as the first cut comes, then we'll cut in full frame on the
Oh, look, it's all done.
right here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
see.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Thanks for coming.